The heroes, after having found another teleportation circle, discuss at length their next move, their feelings on the Drow, and how they might further aid the Caligny refugees. They offer to Dulac and her people to join myself in the library, without checking with me first, I might add. And they, of course, had their reservations traveling so close to the surface world, but agreed to give it some thought. The heroes then sought to continue watching their backs by exploring the still unexplored, finding a strange room filled with mud, and yet another filled with musty and mildewed pillows. And here they met, to their shock, the motley man once more, with hanging and desiccated bodies of deep gnomes lining the walls. But even more strange, his hands were on backwards.
Let's do a quick trivia of sorts. We were talking about it off mic a little bit. I want to know who any of you think came up with the Stemming the Tide episode title, Home by Noon.
Oh, there's a 90% chance that Dunk came up with it regardless, so I'm going with that.
I do know that line. Yeah, it was a fun one.
I think that was me, actually.
I was going to say James.
I believe it was in context, we fuck off out of this dungeon and we'll be home by noon.
I believe you are right. I actually didn't prepare for this exactly, but I'm quite sure it was James as well. Yeah,
Nice.
It was I'm pretty sure that was a James line. Along with, that was episode 13, along with episode 14, Forgot My Coat, which is debatable.
Was
that
Scott?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought either of them could have been James. And yeah. Okay. So let's go another one. Let me just can zoom through here a little bit. Who came up with the episode title Bricked Up?
That was Scott.
Scott.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I remember that one. Because I didn't know. I had a different interpretation of what it's supposed to actually be. I thought it had something to do with constipation. Who came up with the episode title? I mean, I think we all know this one. It's one of my favorites. Two-Man Barbershop Quartet.
Dunk?
I honestly don't
Really?
remember that one.
Yeah, I don't remember it either.
That Cam?
No, that was you, James. Yeah.
What? I'm not funny.
It was one of the funniest things you've ever said, in my opinion. It was talking about Tom. If there was two lumps, he'd be like, there's a two-man barbershop quartet.
Yeah.
And
Right.
That's good.
absolutely killed me so much. Yeah. Who came up with the episode title, episode 50, Anything Shelf?
No.
That was Duncan.
Oh, we know that one. That was fucking
That was one of
Nick.
the funnious shit I've ever heard in
it's
my
to
entire
this
life.
day.
That's right up there with recreational legends.
It's right up there.
Just fucking destroyed me.
It was fucking so good. Okay.
Like, I want that on a t-shirt, like anything shelf.
The anything shelf.
That'll be our first non-merch product, is just a regular shelf.
Yeah. Oh. Who came up with the episode title, The Symptoms of Parasites?
Ooh, that's a tricky one. That was the episode that Physic died, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I feel like Freeman did that.
Yeah, was that like a Volok line?
That may have been like a Cam assist on it. I think that was before Cam.
Oh, it's well before
but
Cam, yeah.
Duncan then, I guess?
It was, in fact, myself, and it is not a quote. It's one of the
Yeah.
only episode titles that's not a quote. All chapter starting episodes are not a quote.
I knew it. Stroking his ego again.
So yeah, copied it out of the book, did ya?
Okay, we'll do one last one. I don't even know who said this one, actually. I think I know. But I at least want to know what it's in reference to. Who came up with episode 100, part 4, Just Like My Son?
It was Scott, wasn't it?
I know it specifically wasn't Scott. Exactly. I'm pretty sure it was James.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Putting the words into Tulok's father's mouth when talking to Aelin. Like, you sound just like
yeah.
my son.
oh, yeah, that was me. Yeah, I remember that. Doing my best Scott impression.
So fucking good.
That's
So
right.
good. We have so many good episode titles. There are very few that aren't bits. The chapter titles being accepted. I think two that come to mind that I absolutely love is one's really early, and it is episode 5. You Know Me.
Oh, from Small.
Small's.
I just listened to that episode actually, just
Yeah.
probably 3 days ago for funsies, and God,
It's a
damn
good moment.
It.
That
It was good.
Some of my best work, for sure.
Can anyone
Mhm.
finish the quote? You know me.
You don't know.
But you don't know who I am.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
good.
Honestly, James, if you're ever applying to be on a different podcast or something like that, that should be in your highlight
Yeah.
reel for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
I dig
fucking. It was incredible.
Yeah.
The other one that comes to mind is episode 99, which ended with quite the cliffhanger and also featured a mostly improvised speech. Episode 99, and we all know who it is. Until Our Last Breath.
It's Scott? It was Scott, wasn't it?
No, you.
Oh.
It was you, Cam.
Optimus Prime, obviously.
Yeah, come on, man.
Look, I
Until
suck at
all
this.
are one.
And there was only one in the whole list that's not a direct quote per se, because it is in between asterisks. And it is just the word ahem.
Ahem. Yeah, what is that, 67 or 68 or something,
Something like that, yeah.
So who had the shitty mic etiquette that day and was coughing into the mic?
I think it was a Duncan bit even, so. But yeah, I love our episodes. Sometimes they're really hard. Like it's probably one of those things that listeners don't always realize, that they're really hard. I have a strange set of rules that I follow to pick them.
It's very complicated.
It is hilarious. Sometimes it's really hard to find one at all when we're doing an episode, and sometimes it's impossible to pick one from the lot. Yeah, actually, Ahem is episode 27. It's quite early.
Oh, that's early. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, episode titles are fun. Sometimes I hope that someone reads it and goes, "The hell does that mean?" Or I think it means something else, and then when they finally get to the line, oh, it was totally misleading, and that's a great bit. That's how I try to pick them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's
Well,
a fun
call in
process.
and let us know. Lines are open.
Yeah, lines are open. Let us know.
Get in the
what your
Discord.
favorite
Get
episode
at him.
Shout out to Freeman, or I believe it's Freeman, maybe James, I don't know, but who write the episode descriptions, and they're usually just
That's
short,
me.
like short phrases.
It's called phoning it in.
And but
yeah, for real. Yeah.
it's true. And so when I'm going through and posting the social media, I copy it into the posts at Uncharted No, if anyone's interested.
Mhm.
And the one in the death of Tulok is, this one's hard to swallow.
Oh, no.
That was a good
Yeah.
one. That's a good one.
I believe our listeners
that
even
was pretty
clocked
funny.
that one, because we got some. I think we got
Yeah.
some messages about that one in the Discord.
on the
Yeah.
Discord.
Well, like there was
Yeah.
there was some really intense, like, you know, what's the word? Like, it was really under a magnifying glass. That Tulak was going to die at the end of the episode before. They're like, there is, because people were starting to do the math and look at the rules, and they were like, "There's no way he can't get out. He can't get out."
Mm. Yeah, writing was kind of on the wall, the stomach wall of the frog. King.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. Yeah.
Written in bio.
As this one comes out, by the time this one comes out, there is another one that episode description that I think is fun, and it's just at the final end of fighting the big spider, and it just says of kaijus and men.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. 121 tiny little ants.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. That's the one before. Yeah. Oh no, is that the same one? I don't remember. But yeah, good times.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Nick line.
That's a Nick line. Tiny Little Ants is a
Tiny
Nick
Little
line.
Ants.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. Some of them are too spicy. Most of them too stupid.
Some of them are really spicy. And then we're gonna segue for this because I don't.
Yeah, man. What's the Motley Man got this big fucking room full of mud doing? Like for? What's he doing with this?
What's going on? What is going on? Yeah.
Big questions.
Is he turning the deep gnomes into Belcora's children in that mud?
I think he's just doing wall art.
No, but I actually like Scott's theory there because, like, I mean, what if part of the ritual is they have to be buried in mud? Because, like, if we step over them, they, like, come back to life or whatever. So maybe he is partly responsible or they're partly responsible.
Would explain why some places are 2 feet deep.
Yeah, it's just enough to bury a body.
All you know is there are some undead ones on the wall, or like, you know, ones that are clearly have been turned, like the ones you saw before, and some that are fresh-ish kills of actual deep.
Are the
gnomes.
undead ones on the wall squirming, like still moving? Undead? Because when you say undead, it means they're not dead.
Yeah, because you can't say undead or dead. They're technically destroyed by the rules. So I'm kind of getting myself
Re-dead.
around that wording.
Undead, then dead again. Double dead.
So when we last left off, you mentioned that the demon had been pulling on their sword. Their hand was on their sword.
Hand placed upon the hilt, not drawn. But it was the cue that with your perception check that showed you they had a backwards hand.
Given the way you're holding your sword, I'm going to go ahead and guess that you're not very good at it because it limits your ability to swing in different directions.
Yeah, so this creature is just like, oh, very perceptive of you. But I don't understand why you would be here to judge my combat prowess, my technique. What brings you to my humble abode to begin with?
Lump is going to go ahead and look around the room since you mentioned deep gnomes and just kind of size up the room as they step deeper into there to make room for other people to come in if they want, and is going to just keep their eye firmly on them, stepping further into the room, just kind of wiping their boots off on the carpets on the ground.
Nick sees them move forward and steps into the room.
Ruff will step up to fill the gap if Harold doesn't.
From the distance, Harold, because he is wondering about this mud, is kind of going to keep an eye on it, and there already have several of them going to the room. But he would like to, from a distance, exploit vulnerability of this creature. A little pre-combat exploit.
I mean, yeah.
He's just looking.
By the rules, I don't technically think it's a no bueno, except for the fact that you're not meant to do preparatory casting unless the GM approves, and it's a maximum of one thing. And I don't think the situation calls for it. It's a balance thing more than
okay.
I agree with what you're saying. You have this long line of sight and you want to do the thing. I'll allow you to do a recall knowledge on this check or on this creature, but I can't. I don't think allow a mechanical effect such as exploit vulnerability.
God, I've been rolling like shit. That is a 26 on esoteric lore.
You
Me?
are quite sure that this creature is not what it appears to be, even from a distance, as you also clock its backwards hands. It is an illusion.
So, Harold, just making it look like he's closing the space, sidles up towards Ruff and stage whispers, "Careful, it is not what it seems." Wait, that's not his voice. Careful.
I also don't think you need to say stage whisper. I think you just do the stage whisper.
No, say stage whisper, do regular voice.
Stage whisper! This is not the creature that
Ruff, be careful. It ain't what it seems. Try to pass the word along.
Without making eye contact, Ruff will tighten the grip on his sword, give his right arm a little flex, throw up an imperceptive nod, or try and throw up as little perception of a nod as he possibly can. And,
Imperceptible.
takes a step into the room as well.
And Harold follows. And I'd like to take cover in this location.
Okay,
Just hunkering down in the mud.
take cover.
But real chill like.
Real chill like.
Just getting real deep
Gonna
in.
lean on this here wall.
Okay, and you stepped in with a threat to this creature. What do you all do? It's standing there kind of very cocky and confidently as you all walk in. Doesn't seem to be worried at all.
Ruff will, as stealthily as he can, give Nirkaj a little tap on the shin with the tip of his blade. Gesture it slowly towards the modeled figure and just give like a solemn no shake of his head, trying to pass along the same information that Harold did. It's a 33 for stealth.
Okay. This creature steps to the side as you all enter to like get a more central bearing on your all your position, to sort of like have you at equidistant angles to it. It knows it's being threatened. And yeah, you step over and you give a whisper, and this creature notices you whispering something, but gives no sign that it heard what you said. You have something to say?
Common?
Yep.
Lump the furs.
What brings you here, of all places? This far into the gunlight, surrounded by a room of seemingly just wet dirt.
As I said to your friend here, I come from a long line destined to acts such as these, pointing a hand around the room, and then some, and far more. It is only fitting that I find a temporary home in this place. Don't you think?
Are you bound or cursed, or is this just your passion?
I simply exist to be here doing this.
Love what you do and you'll never work a day in your life. That's Scott, not the character.
You said it in your character voice.
Now, is your business here to kill me then? Or shall I go back to what I do best, and you mosey on to do whatever it is you do?
Ruff looks over at Lump and Nick and just kind of shrugs,
Lump wants to fight.
indicating that he's ready to fight. Sorry.
Nick looks around at the horrific shit on the walls and grips his spear, taking the cue from Ruff. I don't think what you're doing can be continued.
Stabs him through the heart.
And he'd like to try an intimidation. What is your purpose here?
Okay.
Your real purpose. You're not here to pin gnomes to walls. What are you doing with them? He said, hero pointingly on that intimidation roll. First one was a 24, second one was a 20. He is a short creature threatening a scary man.
This creature, just like this, you could see the behind the veil, this big beaming smile lights up and just says, "What are you doing here, young kobold? What is your purpose? And who are you to even consider questioning mine?" And you can feel this like dread creep inside of you as you feel this like ebb and flow to your own fate.
Ooh.
You tried to there was some sort of fortune effect that you tried to use to influence what you were doing. It didn't go your way, and now it is ebbing back against you all of a sudden. And you are suddenly frightened too.
Whoa.
Ooh.
And this creature, during this little tiny speech, is doing this like weird, like flowing motion all of a sudden, and just in a big, quick twirl, transforms its disguise into this.
Ooh.
This tiger-faced, backwards hand, scimitar-esque wielding armored creature with a crazy-ass helmet on him.
Googly eyes.
This is dope as hell,
he's a
though.
bit googly-eyed. Yeah, you are frightened too, and off guard.
Yeah.
And we're gonna roll for initiative.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And I need everyone to also roll me a will save, as this transformation is like strangely captivating and kind of like messing up your composure.
Messing up my giblets.
Yucking my yum.
Okay, sorry. Lump, what'd you get for a will save?
I got a 24. Is that a failure?
It is. It is a failure.
Hero point.
Okay.
28.
Also a failure. You are off guard. Nick, what'd you get?
A 28, which I think is a failure.
It is a failure, but you're also already off guard, so you're pretty much status quo. Rough.
Got you good.
35.
35 is a success. You are good. And Harold,
Is 29 a failure?
it is a meet to beat.
Yeah, bitch.
You are good. And okay, let's get initiative. Lump.
20.
Oh, lovely. Nick.
Feeling that fear with a 20 as well.
Oh, okay. Who wants to go first?
I got something for Nick if you want me to
For
go
sure.
first.
He does
Okay.
not feel up to this.
Rough.
18.
Oh, you guys are doing brutal. Harold.
22, buckaroo.
Oh, bad round of initiatives. Okay, let's get the combat started, which of course is going to start with this creature. However, I'm going to roll over. I kind of played a little fast and loose here. I'm going to roll over the fact that it just used this effect on you, and that's going to have taken its first action, and it will then. Let's see here. It's going to stride on up to Lump, who...
Bring it.
No, it's going to step to Lump,
Okay.
because it is intelligent, and will, in a quick flash, having already drawn its sword in that crazy kind of display that it had, transforming itself, and swing out its Taravari, and come at Lump for a... Oof, not great, actually. That's going to be a 30 to hit.
Meet to beat.
Okay. 30 to hit for 12 slashing damage. I rolled terrible. Oh, God. Okay.
I take none of that.
Okay. Pa-pa-pow.
Shield block.
And the creature just steps up to you and just whoosh, this big fucking flash of the blade and says, beware the shadows, creatures. Harold, you roll me a perception check, please.
33.
Your instincts as a monster hunter prick up. There's something behind you. Something in the strange shadows upon the dock.
I
Okay.
wonder if that's that void spirit from Belcora's bedroom that just fucked off.
That would be an awful
that
time
would
for
suck.
that thing to show up.
Very
So
bad.
this combat's already no joke.
Yeah.
This real bad, I think.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Do I see something? Or do I just sense it?
You just sense it. It's just something about your expertise has kicked in.
Okay, Harold will step forward.
Towards the back door. Yeah, okay. The door you came in.
And will close the door.
Okay.
And then I would like to... He reaches down and grabs the mirror, the black obsidian piece that's hanging from his belt, and casts Mirror's Reflection. And would like to summon another version of
Sick.
himself, flanking the doorway on the other side.
Are you? Oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha. So you're inside the mudroom, flanking the doorway.
Exactly. And then calls over his shoulder as a free action. We aren't alone. Y'all take care of him and I'll fight this creature over here. And that's his turn.
Oh, badass. Okay. Lump, what do you got?
Lump is going to reach over to Nikaj and cast Heroism. You've got this, Nick. Just remember, believe in yourself. And then their arm will slurp out into a whip as they attempt to wrap it around the creature's ankle to pull them up bounce. And that's a 25.
Little reptile to little dragon.
Let's see here. Sorry, 1 sec. 4 for 25 against my reflex.
Reflex.
Yeah,
DC.
not going to do it.
All right. That
Okay.
is my turn.
Nick, what do you got?
Nick suddenly feeling heroic. Having that guy on the ground would be really nice.
Always is.
Okay, he is going to, I guess, deal with a potential provoking and stride to flank. Does that provoke?
It does not.
Heck yeah. And then... yeah, I don't want to have to change hands or anything. He's just going to go straight for a strike with the Striking Rooting Dancer Spear for a 25 to hit.
That's a miss.
That's a hero point. How about a 28?
That is a hit with off guard, with flanking.
Ha! Ha ha!
Nice, buddy. Nice.
So that will be 11 piercing plus an extra 1 precision damage with between the scales.
Okay. Very nice. That's you?
And then third action, we'll just try it again with a mat -5. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, baby.
Bastard.
It
There
has
we go.
begun. Stay put, little tiger.
Gonna be short-lived again. Here we go. Okay.
22 additional piercing plus an additional 2, I believe. Let me just check this. So between the scales gives me the backstabber trait. Okay, doubles. So 24 damage.
Okay. Minus 24 damage. Also now clumsy
Clumsy, rooted.
and immobilized. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice hands, idiot.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay, Ruff. What do you got? Your new friend Harold's just called out a danger that he's going to solo mission. What are you thinking?
He doesn't have much that he can do at this moment to help Harold, and if a new danger appears, he can move around the battlefield pretty quickly, so he's not particularly worried about it. His biggest concern at this moment is how small this room is, because he was seriously considering doing an enlarge on Nick again, but first two actions, I think James's instinct is that this thing is going to have a resistance to fire, but Ruff wouldn't have that instinct, so he's going to go with Ignition 2 action.
Okay.
Tigers hate fire.
True.
It's a 31 to hit.
That hits.
12 points fire.
All right. 12 points fire seems to go through well enough.
Okay. With his last action, he will activate his Arcane Cascade stance with
Nice.
fire damage.
Okay. Top of the round, we're going to have this humanoid tiger creature that we all know is a Rakshasa, is going to cast a spell. Go ahead and give me an attack of opportunity there, Nick.
Okay.
A reactive strike, as it were.
24 to hit.
That's a miss. Don't you just hate it when creatures go invisible?
Sure do.
And it's gone.
Probably gonna hate it a lot more in a minute.
The next thing that happens is as Harold and his strange mirrored self are training on this door, out from the wall in that mud room to the south looms this creature coming in
Ooh.
at their backs. It looms in and just reaches this spectral hand from this long flowing purple cloak. It's floating over the top of the mud. These blood red eyes with like red smoke coming out of them. There's like you can't see any legs, just these weird spectral hands. And it just reaches out across the room and strikes at one of the heralds for a 24 to hit. Wow, terrible.
That's a miss, baby. Now,
Yep.
what wall did it come through and which herald is it striking at? And where is it?
It came out of this wall from the south, came out of the solid wall, and it's striking at the southern herald
Okay.
with a 10-foot reach.
Yeah, for the listener, this is a robe filled with unspeakable evil.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And you can rehear the words that the Rakshasa told you, beware the shadows or some such. Because this thing just, I don't know, just reaching out. And it's going to reach out a second time. Natural 3 followed by natural 2 for an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Suck it, Barn. Suck it, Barn.
Not looking good for me. But a part of Harold was ready for this because Harold be a monster hunter. What do you got, Harold? It's your turn.
Here's where the issue is.
You can't move and keep your mirror.
No, I can't see the creature.
Oh, which creature?
Yeah, it's just not on board.
Oh. Well, no, because I don't have any sort of
You
like
don't have
unless
any
it's
vision.
in low light, over there, I can't see anything.
It's definitely in darkness. So these like spectral hands are reaching out from the darkness towards you.
Okay. Now, where are we on if I can see the hands or whatever using exploit vulnerability on this creature?
I kind of have to set the DC with a really difficult bonus, basically, because all you've seen is spectral hands from the dark. It doesn't give you much to go on. It could be many, many things.
Okay, well, let's fucking roll the dice.
Yes, James?
Before you go, Scott, how big is the mirror?
The mirror? Oh, it's like
Because light is emanating off of Raphael. And mirrors, fun fact, reflect light.
Poppycock.
Okay.
Nonsense.
That's how you see it.
Oh,
So I'm wondering if you could just position your hand so that the light emanating off Ruff reflects from one mirror off the other and into the darkness. I feel like that'd be an action, but I don't see why you couldn't.
Hey, I
Do
love
it.
where your head's at, and I will use that action.
It's obviously not a beam of light, so it's not gonna work, but I think we're in the right direction.
Freeman,
It's pretty good. It's pretty good flavor. It's pretty good flavor.
Physically, it has to be a beam to be bounced, but
So I'm not. Here's the thing: is I'm not gonna give you the full scope of what the creature looks like. But you might, if you want to spend an action to do it, you'll get like a flash of like what it is.
it's a Galarian beam. It's fine.
Yeah, and I will lower said DC.
Harold
Oh,
raises his hand with the mirror in it, and his mirror image across the room does the exact same thing. And in unison, as the mirrors raise, the light coming from Ruff bounces from one to the other and illuminates said creature. And then I will exploit vulnerability.
Okay.
I only issue, I don't know if I can,
Did you forget how?
37.
Oh shit. Okay.
hold on a sec. He's got to raise the DC.
Which is technically a critical success.
yep.
Ooh. But are you lowering or raising the DC?
Well, yeah, I was gonna make it like a pretty difficult one, and I was gonna bring it down, but I still wasn't gonna keep it at normal. So I'm gonna rule that's a regular success instead of a critical.
Son of a bitch.
But it is by a close margin. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. So basically, I learn that it has no weaknesses. So I will use the personal antithesis bonus damage.
Okay.
It had a bunch of other stuff there, but I tried not to read it.
Okay. What's the your mirror's reflection action? What is that? Does that manipulate trait? Yeah, it sure does. This thing is going to reactive strike you when you flash the mirrors before you exploit vulnerability. But I rolled a natural 4, so you're good. Because apparently this creature sucks. As you flash it, this other hand comes at you, you dodge out of the way, and then you're like, I'm exploiting that bitch.
When I lit the room and could see the creature, is it 5 feet away from me, next square over, or is it 10 feet away from me?
It appears to be farther away than 5 feet, yes. But it's hard, like the flash only gave you so much to go on for like its size and space and distance. But you know it's not immediately next to you. There is an extension to its reach.
Okay. Harold will... Fuck, I have one action left. Oh, I'm just going to, at this point, do a recall knowledge on the creature using esoteric lore
Okay.
for 34.
34, yeah, okay. You know that this is, given you just did exploit vulnerability, plus this, I'll give you that this is a Dread Wraith. Basically a menacing spiritual remnant of wicked warlords or bloodthirsty generals that become towering specters of shadow and death. They're a lot similar to other wraiths in that they will drain your presence and your sort of fortitude, and they will just try to kill you and turn you into another wraith. That's their whole shtick. Lowest save is fortitude. And I'll give you, what do you want? Offense, defense, special abilities.
Special abilities, how about that? Just mix it up.
Yeah, they have a draining presence aura that you should have rolled on already, but I fucked it up. And it will cause you to be drained whilst in the aura, and it's quite big. It's filling quite all the space pretty much. And you would expect, because they're undead, they do have void healing. They can also drain the life from you with their hand strikes, but they failed so far. And I'll also give you that they have something called Sunlight Powerlessness.
Okay.
which is not a special ability, definitely a defense. It is effectively a weakness of a kind. It really fucks their day up if they're exposed to sunlight or something similar.
Yeah, like that specter that we encountered.
Exactly. The one that Duncan so cleverly mitigated, we shall say.
Sure, it would be nice to have a UV lamp right now.
Wouldn't it, though?
So Harold is relaying this information to his compatriots, and that is the end of his turn.
Lump.
Hey Freeman, what square is this creature in?
You don't know?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do. You stupid sense that you shouldn't have.
What? The sense that I submitted to you in the character
So
creation process?
So OP. It's OP and you know it. It's in the far corner.
It's not. It's not. Wait, how did it get over there?
Oh yeah, I forgot they were immobilized. In which case, I will roll that check to break free if possible. To what was the DC for that? It's the only thing I could have
Like
done. Basically.
21, 23.
Yeah, it's not very high.
Okay, I would have escaped that first and then cast invisibility, so I'm still flanked. I'll give you that.
No, you would have been invisible regardless because you didn't take a hostile action. But I will make my first flat check. That is a
23.
5.
I rolled a 27.
And then you know what? I have more actions. I'll do a second one. That is an 11. That one will go through. Will be a 29 minus 5 for a 24.
Fail. It succeeds whilst I'm clumsy.
I don't think it does because it should be 24.
Oh, sorry, with a 24. Oh, sorry. I was reading them in the chat. Okay, you're right.
Okay, and my last action, I will raise a shield, and that's my turn.
Okay, and that brings us to Nick.
Nick, having some idea where the thing is by Lump's flailing, I imagine.
Yeah, at least you suspect that it's where Lump is flailing.
Nick, did you frighten drop down at the end of the
Is it
turn?
supposed to?
Yep, end of last turn.
Okay.
And with bravery, I think you're effectively at
And your off
0.
guard should be gone too.
Okay. Well, then I'm all good.
Back to square one.
That's nice.
The brave fighter kobold, fancy man.
Okay, so he's just going to try to make an intimidating strike into that square.
Okay,
Let's make a flat check so I don't embarrass myself in a
please
minute.
do.
I might still embarrass myself, don't worry. It's a 3 on the flat check, so...
Hey!
Congratulations.
Shit, I think is what they say. Let's take another stab, because this is not great. 5 on the flat check.
Also a fail. Fail,
Cool.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, very embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay, that's...
I mean, it is invisible, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing your best.
It is invisibly just dodging the shit out of your attacks. It's doing a great job.
It would be super impressive if we could see the dodges.
Yeah, if you could see it, yeah. If it was an anime, it would be great to watch. Rough, what do you got? You watching your friends flail at an empty space.
Are you still okay out there, Harold?
I mean, it hasn't hit me yet.
He knows Harold pretty well. Would he consider that a in the positive that he's still okay, or is that like a cry for help veiled in masculinity?
I think it was a pretty honest statement that he doesn't know how bad this is going to be and is just about to find out.
Yeah, haven't found out if I'm good yet or not. Honestly,
Yeah.
Basically.
It sounds scary.
And it's 3 actions to get shit out of the backpack.
It is 1 to take it off, 1 to search in it, and then the backpack's on the ground. Effectively, I think that's how it goes. Perhaps in the mud.
Okay, so first he's going to do a reversing charge, which is a stride verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have an AOO, feel
Nope.
free.
You good?
Okay. Why aren't you doing it? flat check is... That's not how that's supposed to work. Fucking macros. There we go. Flat check is a 6.
Fail.
Okay. Is that a skill check?
Nope. Flat checks are not skill checks.
Okay. So he just teleports back to where he was.
Okay. Swings at his face like his comrades.
Yeah, and then we'll take a step into the mud room. So Harold's got a little bit of light.
Okay. Can you step into difficult terrain but not out? Is that how that works?
Oh,
1 minute water walk.
Walk. Thank you. And that's you. Reversing charge, fail, step out, give light to Harold.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, see ya.
Top of the round, and you hear the obvious. Let's see here. You hear the obvious castings of a spell. Does a reactor strike work on a manipulate thing if you can't see the target? I actually don't know the answer to that. It doesn't. Okay, I didn't think it would. So you hear a casting of a spell right where you're all swinging. You know, you're all doing your best, but you don't know what just happened, and then you're going to suddenly let's see here. Lump, there's going to be a sudden infliction of pain upon your mind. Roll me. Do you get a check on this? Hold on. Yeah, roll me a will save, please.
Okay, that is a 32.
Okay, so you suddenly feel an invisible hand reach out and touch you, and then suddenly this creature appears in front of you, and you will take 7 mental damage.
I'll take no mental damage. Resolute Faith, when you roll a success on a will save, you get a critical success instead.
Okay. You could feel this lingering sting on your mind that was meant to stay, and you've avoided it. But it is going to be followed up by an attack roll with the Taravari sword, which is 29 to hit. I am rolling so bad.
Are you off guard still, or am I off guard? Are you still invisible, or do you come out of invisibility?
Yeah, it was an offensive action, so yeah, hostile action, yeah.
Okay, then that is a
misses.
miss.
Okay. You're not flat-footed to it. Good call. Okay, this creature is visible to you again, and that is going to finish its turn. And that's going to bring us to the Dread Wraith, who, let me just double-check something here. Yeah, because I fucked up the aura like usual. I'm gonna make sure it happens at the start of your turns, Harold and Ruff. So just keep me honest to that. And the creature is simply going to reach out towards Harold again with a strike. That's a 36 to hit.
Okay. Not a crit, but definitely a hit.
Okay, so you're gonna take 21 void damage.
Okay, so yes, but also, as this is happening, Harold switches from the mirror in his hand to the amulet, and he draws that and forcefully holds it towards the creature. And I would like to use the amulet's abeyance reaction.
Mm-hmm.
The creature... Oh yeah, I get DR 11 against this.
Okay. So you get DR 11 against this.
And also, because I am an adept benefit, I have the adept benefit. I get to choose a type of damage, and I get resistance 5 to that damage until my next turn. So I will take void damage.
Very nice. Okay, so you're gonna take only 10 damage, and now you have resistance 5 from here on. However, your reaction is a manipulate trait, which triggers this thing's attack of opportunity. Or reactor strike.
Son of a bitch. Oh, and then can you remove the Northern Herald, because that will end my mirror.
Oh yeah. Before I even roll my reactor strike, I need a fortitude save from you, please.
Okay, and actually, I changed my mind. I want to remove the Southern Herald, so I will be here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, and then a fortitude save. 26, middling as fuck.
Yeah, you automatically become drained 1, and then the reactor strike comes in at a 32 to hit,
That's a hit.
and you will take 23 more damage minus 5, so 18. And I need another fortitude save. Wait, hold on. The target must succeed a DC 28 fortitude save or become drained 1. Further damage dealt by the Wraith increases the drained value by 1 on a failed save. Okay, so yeah, roll again.
31, baby.
Okay, you succeed on that one, but you remain drained 1, but it doesn't increase immediately. That being said, it is going to strike a second time. Actually, hold on. Second time for a 28 to hit.
Son of a bitch, that's just a hit.
Okay, all right. That's 11 damage, so only 6 to you. And roll me another fortitude.
34.
Okay, and let's go strike number 3, because why not? 18 is going to be a miss.
That is a swing and a miss.
Okay. As these phantom arms come out of the darkness, but just barely exposed now by Ruff's light. Lump, you're up.
All right. First things first, I'm going to glare at this creature, attempting to intimidate. That is a 33 to intimidate.
A 33, and this creature seems completely unaffected.
Okay.
You glare, and it just glares back with almost an amused expression.
The tendril of flesh that is my arm whipping around, reaching out to the ankle. 37.
Whoa. 37 will succeed. How long is my clumsy? Clumsy's gone now, I think. Yeah. But that will still very much succeed. That's against my reflex, of course. Yep.
Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to grapple.
Oh, nice.
That is a 26 to grab.
No dice.
All right.
It starts to scramble around. You slip in one of the pillows in this room, the strange, like, mud-covered pillows.
God, it's everywhere.
Amazing. Nick, you got a prone target. That's
Wait.
your jam.
Wait.
What?
You
Wait,
skipped me.
wait. Did I?
Yep.
Oh, fuck, you're not in the initiative anymore. That's why. Because we deleted one token and the other one wasn't in there.
I'm a tricksy guy.
You're meant to be after Lump?
Nope, before lump.
Before Lump. Okay. Okay, you, skip. All right, go ahead. What do you got?
Okay, Harold will step or will stride forward because this creature's used its reaction.
Yep.
And
you can't step anyway in difficult terrain.
Truth to that. Now, also, Harold is going to strike out with the cleaver, but on top of exploiting this creature's vulnerability. Is this creature undead?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Oh, that's what I thought. So I am also going to use Slayer's Strike.
Oh, baby. Here we go.
So basically, I've dedicated myself to studying the ancient techniques and memorizing minor prayers against the undead to swiftly dispatch them. So I'm going to make a strike against this creature, and it counts as 2 attacks when calculating my multiple attack penalty. If it hits, I do an extra die of vitality damage with the same die size as the weapon that I'm using. Okay? And it's a 2 action.
Before you do any of that, please roll me a fortitude save as you started your turn in the aura of this creature.
Fuck you. Okay, I'm going to use a hero point. And does my original drain tick down or no? No. That's until I sleep. Never mind.
Yeah.
Shut up, me. Ooh, even worse. Okay, so I rolled an 18.
You are drained 2.
Great. Okay. Striking out with the cleaver. It's a 25 to hit. I'm gonna... Fuck. Okay, I think that unfortunately I'm just... Oh, God.
It's a failure.
Also, I already know it's a failure. but the listeners don't. So anyways, God damn it, I'm really struggling if I should use my hero point. I don't think I'm going to because I'm worried that I might go down, and I don't think I'm going to be able to one-hit kill this thing, so...
Sure, on a Slayer strike? No map? You don't want to do it?
You're a son of a bitch.
You rolled a natural 7, dude. That's low.
Let's do it!
No,
Come on.
twisted that I am.
24.
That's a double whammy. That's a double whammy. You went down by 1 and 2 hero points. Oh my god. That's all right, Lump already had their turn. Nick, what do you got?
Sure did.
Nick, snapping back into the present from that flashback of Harold's turn. First action is gonna go for that intimidating strike again. 26 to hit.
That is a miss.
What did I roll there? A 3 on the die, so I'm gonna hero point that. 35 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that'll be 10 piercing, and you are frightened 1.
Okay.
And then we will take a map -5 with an advantageous assault. Pray to the heavens that I shouldn't have used that hero point on the last one.
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm still prone, aren't I?
Yep.
Okay, take your hero point back. You hit.
Hey.
Wait, did you?
Awesome.
It was 26?
26.
Oh, no, it was a miss. Sorry. No, never mind. Status quo. Keep going.
Oh, okay, well, thank you for giving me some hope and
Wow.
snatching it right away.
That's my job.
Typical Barn.
And then his advantageous assault was a 22, so he hits the ground, and the reverberations go up the shaft of the spear, and they rattle his little shoulders.
Lovely. Yep.
Aw.
You know, GM stands for Gimme Master, right? Give me that back.
Yeah, that's what we say about you.
Give me that.
All right, Ruff. Roll me a fortitude save, please. This is a tough nut to crack, this one.
29.
Some bullshit.
29
Tricksy tigers.
is a success. Spend your turn, please.
He's gonna first action grab the die, second action and third action roll the die.
Okay. Oh, the die. The die.
The die.
The
The
dimensional
die.
incarnate enclosure.
Oh,
He's
okay.
gonna roll it towards the wraith.
Oh, no.
It's been a while.
It's been so long, I don't remember how I even built it with Takali. Oh, no. Okay.
I
You're
believe it's in the journal entry. somewhere. Yeah, there
it's
it
all
is.
it's all in the item itself and hidden and stuff.
Yeah, maybe on your end.
A lot of it's hidden, yeah. Okay, you're rolling the die. Go ahead and roll it, and then we roll a D. Was it a D12?
D12.
No, D10. D10.
Damn it.
4.
4. Okay. You roll the die into the mud. It's it slowly lands onto a 4. You have the reaction to toy with fate and switch it to one of the adjacent sides if you like. But otherwise, you can just let it land on a 4, which you haven't discovered yet. It is the side in which there is a silhouette of nothing, save for it's orange, and it's there's nothing save for the occasional glimpse of a skull-like shape. You want to toy with fate, or you let it lie where it is?
I want to hold on to my reaction, so I'm gonna toy with fate. So I'm not gonna toy with fate. I'll leave it on the 4.
All right. So what appears is a will-o'-the-wisp.
I love those.
It appears into the room, shining light all around in its
Bright
magnificent
light?
glory. Yeah, bright light. But not sunlight, my friend. And it suddenly grants its immunity to magic, saving fairy fire, glitter dust, magic missile, and maze to all of you and your allies.
Ooh.
That is tight as hell.
Yeah, you suddenly are bolstered all through, even around that corner into that room. There's this bolster of magical immunity that just hits you all.
Oh shit.
And that's what happens
Can
for
we
now.
get more $25 tier patrons, please? This fucks pretty
Yeah.
hard.
It's a fucking tight item.
Yeah, I mean, this and Duffy both fuck pretty hard.
Yeah. What else you got?
That's all three. 1 to draw, 2 to roll.
Oh, it's a 2 to roll. Is that how I made it? It's been a while. Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
I mean, that's pretty OP for one action.
Yeah. Let's see here. The Rakshasa is now going to reach out another hand to Lump. Fuck's sake. Because I was going to do this, and it doesn't know what happened. It attempts to cast a spell upon you,
Oh,
which is going to trigger an attack of opportunity, a
baby.
reactor strike.
Yep.
It is going...
31 on that strike
That hits.
Oh, fuck yeah.
for 12 piercing.
12 piercing, and the spell...
Oh, sorry. 13 because you're
Okay.
between the scales.
Nice. And for some inexplicable reason, the magic just fails when it comes at you. Even you, Lump, are like, the fuck? You know? As it tried to cast Vampiric Feast upon you. But you can see this creature, it's confused, but it is by no mean afraid of the result. And it swings its weapon again. Natural
Is it
one.
mechanically confused?
So it might not be scared, but it fucking sucks.
Yep. And then a natural 2 for the next strike.
This
Stay
place is
bent.
good.
So it attempts to cast a spell upon you. You hit it, and it's like swing, swing. It misses. And you now realize at this moment, it's moving faster than before it went invisible. Just throwing that out there. Because you just used 4 actions.
Freeman, we're gonna have a talk after
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. It's fine. I don't care. Keep it to yourself.
Okay, I will.
Okay, that's gonna be. Oh right, because I forgot the thing is still on the ground.
I'm assuming
I
you
keep
would have
forgetting
used
it's
one of the
thrown.
action. Yeah, you would have used one of your actions to stand up.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what I would have done. Yeah. I'm navigating so much shit right now.
Go ahead. You can have these back, see, Freeman. You can have that one back.
Yeah. Regardless, the reactor strikes are done, so it's like, yeah, it's a thing. No harm, no foul. Harold,
Yep.
what do you get?
Is this creature not going to attack?
Oh shit, yeah, no, sorry. I fucked up my initiative order there. You're right. It will attack. And
Doesn't
it
have
will
to.
swing at you again for, man, 25.
Thank him.
Terrible. And we'll follow up with a, what's that? What's that I got there? Is that a natural 20? Oh, it is. Oh, a natural 20 for 36. Oh, baby.
Tell me your AC's 47.
It sure is not.
It's going to go ahead and hit you for 44 void damage, of which you take only 39. And
Yes, because it's until my next turn. No,
Mhm. Oh, is it gone already? I thought it was.
because I used it. He went. I used it.
Then
During
during
I
the
went
Dread
right
Race
after
turn.
him.
So it's gone?
It's gone, but I could use
Oh.
it again. But then
Yeah, you can use Amulet's Abeyance again right now, right?
yeah, but then it gets his reaction,
Sure
and I
does.
think that the amount that I can block will not. Oh fuck!
I don't understand why people think thaumaturges are overpowered. Like they're just not.
They have a bit of a weak spot there, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm just taking it.
Okay, 44 and on the chin, baby.
I'm almost down. I am so bloody.
Your drain increases to 3. Sorry, roll me a fortitude to determine that. Sorry, my bad. Gotta do it each time.
28.
Oh, that's a meet to beat. Okay, you're still at drain 2.
Okay, give me my points back.
Okay, I did. It's your turn.
Oh, that's it?
I guess it. Oh no, it does have a third attack, doesn't it? Hold on.
Come on, man.
That's a natural 19 at a mat minus 10 for a 30.
Yup. I'm going down.
21.
Oh, yeah. I'm down.
Oh, Harold down in the mud. Oh no.
Getting muddy.
It's not that deep.
No, not drowning. Not drowning yet. Not drowning yet. Yeah. we'll avoid that one for now.
I already gave him the fucking hit. Let's not go too far here.
Okay. Harold goes down, dying 1. Now it's Harold's turn.
It's fucking lame.
Yeah, no, you have to move in the initiative.
As a rule, I
That's how
should
we
never
killed them all.
forget. Yeah. Lump, you're up.
Lump will go ahead and...
Hey, none of that was spells, hey? Just like, you know,
No,
none of that
no,
was
that was
spells?
spells.
Okay,
That was-
okay,
nope,
okay.
that's melee strikes called Spectral Hand, my friend.
Herald is down.
Yeah. Also, actually, roll me another fortitude because it just hit you another time.
28.
Okay, you're all right. Harold is down, dying 1.
Okay, I don't think I can reach Harold to heal him because Ruff is in the way. Yeah, this I couldn't 2-action heal if I tried to do that.
If you can heal Harold, I can probably debilitate the Rakshasa pretty aggressively.
I probably, but I don't know if I can. Like, I need to get to where you're standing.
Yeah, I need all 3 actions, but I can pretty much debilitate the Rakshasa, I think.
Okay. I will delay then.
You want to swap instead?
Yeah.
You can. Can you not move to the corner, or you can't?
No, I can't.
Can't you get all the way out there to the corner?
No,
not?
because of difficult terrain.
Oh, not 30. Okay. Free action. Ruff calls out. Swap. Swap.
Trade dance partners.
All right. Nick.
Okay, Nick is keeping the tiger busy. Strike the first at 26.
That's a miss. You and I are both rolling terrible.
Yeah, strike with a mat minus 5. A 30.
Oh, that hits. Just barely. That hits.
Okay, 19 piercing.
Okay.
That's including the...
That's in.
And let's just hope for a crit here with a mat minus 10. It was a crit, but it was a natural 1.
Wrong
Wrong
direction.
kind of crit.
Yeah, okay. We
Okay.
hit the low level, now we gotta go the other way. That's my turn, yeah.
All right, Ruff, you're up.
All right, first action, Sure Strike.
Oh, okay.
Second action, Blinding Foam on the Rakshasa.
Fuck is that?
It is a 5th rank spell that's 2 actions.
Foam party.
So he just sprays this caustic foam, and if it hits, it's 5d10 acid damage, 1d6 persistent acid, and the target is blinded for the duration. The foam can be removed, but it's 3 full actions.
Bear mace.
Fuck. And you're rolling an attack roll on this?
Yeah, the first one is a 31, the second one's a 27, but since the 31 hits, I think we're okay.
Yeah, I believe Sure Strike is take the highest, so
Yep.
that hits.
That'll be 24 points of acid and 1d6 persistent, and you are blinded for the duration.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
nice.
The duration is 1 minute for the record, and you need to take 3 actions to remove the foam. However, those actions don't have to be consecutive.
Oh, okay. So I could just sporadically spend 3 actions getting it gone if I want.
Yeah, or when your persistent acid damage ends, the spell automatically ends. But I don't understand
Ooh,
how
okay.
persistent acid works.
It's the same as any persistent anything. So it's end of my turn. I get a flat check. I might succeed.
Okay.
If I do, it's gone. Yeah. Amazing. You've just
Yeah, that's
yelled
huge.
out swap, blinded this thing from a distance to give Lump the opportunity. And Lump, you got jumping in there.
Yeah,
I told you it was going to take 3 actions.
No, I know. Ruff didn't move, but
You
yeah.
can still jump in there or wait.
I'm gonna jump in anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to end
Okay.
this Rakshasa. I'll go ahead and make a trip attempt. That is a 36 to trip.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Real quick. Sorry, because you did delay, and it was Ruff's turn. At this point, it's kind of in the perfect spot. The effect of the die is going to roll over because the incarnate has an arrival option and a departure option, basically. So you had the magical immunity until it departs, so that is gone. And as it departs, it grants you and your allies its natural invisibility per second level. So all of you vanish.
Nice.
Doom, as well as the will-o-wisp.
I can't see my token anymore.
Sorry, I'll
Yeah.
turn you all back on. Sorry, I was having fun. You are now all suddenly invisible.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and break that invisibility right away with attempting to trip with a 36 to knock the creature prone.
Which it will now be off guard too. Oh, it already is anyway. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, the fuck you go up to that? Pooh, slips on a pillow, down it goes.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and swing at it. Because why not? Shifting into a Morningstar. That will be a 28 to hit with a Silver Morningstar.
That will hit.
For 7 points of damage. And my last action, I will raise a shield.
Lovely. Okay. Okay. That brings us to the Rakshasa. Shit. Who will go ahead and stand?
Nat 20.
Yeah,
You
baby.
Bastard.
Get him.
Sit that ass back down, baby.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
You are going to be rooted at 30 damage. 28 piercing, 2 precision.
Okay. And now clumsy and immobilized. And holy shit, this thing is looking rough. Immobilized doesn't mean I have to make any flat checks to cast a spell, does it?
No.
Nope.
Invisibility certainly does, though.
None of us are
Yeah,
visible
once
with
you-
us.
Oh,
Struck
that's
Gareth.
right. You two attack.
Nick just had a moment
bam,
like,
bam.
I can't see my hands, and then just stabbed out.
This thing is going to cast another spell on Lump. It's been a crazy, like, this thing has been so ineffective. But it's going to cast a spell on Lump, and I need a will save from Lump. I know it's one of your better ones, but go ahead and
It's
roll
my
me a will
best one.
save.
Does your spell require sight?
I'm blinded. Okay, yes it does. I probably can't do this then. Shit.
Automatically
balls.
fail perception checks.
Woo!
And okay, in this case, we take that back because it's not a panicker, so I can't cast that spell, but I will cast a different spell, and it will quickly turn. Let's see here. I need to calculate some. No, this is bad. This is bad. This creature is doomed.
I'm doing my best.
It is doomed.
No, it's got a lot of conditions, but Doomed isn't one of them.
Doomed is not one of them. Okay, yeah. What I'm gonna do is it's literally probably the best options I can do as far as I can tell. It's gonna try and escape. It's immobilized real quick. It escapes with a 30. It will then swing blindly towards Lump, knowing exactly where they are. Flat check. Misses with a 4. And then it is going to stumble its way as best as it can towards the door. Difficult terrain across the pillows and blinded. It makes its way close to the door, and that's the best it can do. That's its turn. That's
Is that a
pathetic.
stride, do you think?
It's a stride, but the reactive strike is already there, so it already been used. takes 2 acid damage and fails the check, still blinded. Oh no. Okay. Has just stepped blindly into Ruff's fucking dangerous blade.
The spider has entered the lair.
Yep.
That's going to bring us to the Dread Wraith, who will...
it should be me.
it should be you. Thank you. Oh, yes, it is. You want me to recovery check?
7.
That's a failure. You are now dying 2.
Yay!
God damn it.
The Dread Wraith will now use its... Oh, no, Scott.
I'm invisible.
Oh, you are invisible.
Suck it, Barn.
That's why I'm not worried.
Okay, in that case, this thing floats over and over your body. You're disappeared. Ruff is disappeared. And
Just floats into rough space.
I mean, yeah, it is. It's gonna steal kill the Rakshasa.
But wouldn't it just go through the wall? Like, let's be honest here.
Okay, yeah, okay, thank you, Scott. It just goes through the walls and enters the room with everyone else, but still turns and attacks someone. Let's roll to see who it attacks. It's gonna be...
Sorry, maybe that was a dick thing for me to say.
1, 2, Duncan. 3,
No,
4, Lump.
you're fine.
5, 6, Rakshasa. Oh, it is the Rakshasa.
Yeah.
And it
Meant to be.
critically succeeds. And smashes the Rakshasa for 22 points of damage. And it'll roll another one. Let's see here.
More like Wraith Shaka.
Well, let me just roll the damage here first. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so here's what happens. It's killing Harold. Swing. Suddenly this wisp is there. It fucking puts a spell immunity. It makes everyone invisible. And then this creature just like its target's gone. But it can still sense like life. But it's like it is completely disoriented by the disappearance of its target. So it floats towards the other life. Goes into the next room. Tries to pick a target. Goes for the Rakshasa because it can sense that it is the one that is closest to death. And then takes it down with a couple of big spectral hand swings. And you can see this it drops to the floor. The Rakshasa drops to the floor and laying on the pillows covered in mud on the floor. And you could see its body just start to pulse and vibrate and move and start to twitch after its death. And that's what we're going to call it.
So does the Rakshasa have a blood vendetta against this creature? Isn't that what Rakshasas do once they go to the hells?
So this thing
on
isn't
your
going to
lore.
send it to the hells. This thing is going to make it into a wraith.
Yeah.
So we just rolled ourselves into a third encounter.
Love it.
I think there's actually a time break there, but yeah, like this thing isn't going back to the plane of bronze or whatever it is in 2E.
Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.